Hi game devs, here's a new Unity video in which I show you how to create a moving platform and how to attach a third-person player to it. I'm using Unity 2018, but it will work for earlier versions as well. I have a new empty project here with a camera and a directional light, and the next thing I do is to import the characters package. I just need a third-person player, so I don't import first-person character, and the rollerball. Alright, it is imported, and now I add some simple cubes. This will be a static platform. It has a box collider attached so the player can stand on this. I will scale it a bit, like so. Then I duplicate this by pressing Ctrl and D, and then I move it along the x-axis. Okay, something like that, and now I align the camera with the view. In the lower right hand corner you can see a preview, a camera preview, and this is how it will look like when we start the game. Okay, that's good enough. Now let me again duplicate this platform by pressing Ctrl D, and this will be our moving platform. I want this to be a bit smaller than the other ones, so I scale this down. And then I go ahead and add a third-person player prefab of this Ethan character to this platform. So we have the platforms now, we have a third-person player, and to let the smaller platform move, we need an animation. But before I add this, I will duplicate the box collider of the platform, copy it, and then you paste this as new component. And this box collider I define as a trigger. And after pressing Edit Collider, I adjust the shape like this. I will need this later on to attach the player to the platform. Okay, but now for the animation. Open the Animation tab and press Create. And in the Assets directory I create a new folder and call it Animation. The animation I call Move Platform, and then I press the Save button to save it. In the animation window I enable keyframe recording, and then I select the platform and move it to the left. This will be the starting point of the animation, and as you can see, a keyframe is added here to the first frame. Then I select this frame and move the platform to the right. This will be the end point of the animation. And to play this animation in a loop, I select the first keyframe, press Ctrl C to copy it, then move to this frame and press Ctrl V to insert it. And now we have a looping animation, a moving platform. And when I start the game to test this, you can see that the player is able to move onto the platform, but he isn't attached to it. Yeah, and this is a problem, but it can be solved easily by adding a simple C# script to the platform that makes use of the trigger that we added. So let's see, I call this script attach player or player attach. And then I open it in Visual Studio. And the script will be quite easy. We can remove the start and update method, we don't need this. And then I add a public game object for the player. After that I add two methods, or as it is called, Unity messages, and this is onTriggerEnter and onTriggerExit. In the onTriggerEnter I check if the colliding game object is the player, and if this is the case I set the parent of the player's transform to the platform. So the platform is now the parent of the player, and this means when the platform is moving, the player will move as well. Most of the code we can just copy and paste to the onTriggerExit method, but here we set the parent of the player's transform to null again. This means we are removing the parent. Okay, and that's it. But before we can start, we have to drag the player to the player slot of the platform attach script. And now we can start and test if this works. I move the player to the platform, now it is attached. And when I leave the platform, onTriggerExit is called and the parent-child relationship of the player and the platform is removed. You can also jump onto the platform if you like. This also works with our script. Okay guys, I hope you liked this short tutorial and you find it interesting, and if you do, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to help my channel grow, think about supporting me on my Patreon. Thanks for watching, thanks for your support, and come back soon to Jayanam.